Good afternoon. I'm Megan Barthels. Welcome to Guadalupe Valley Views for Friday, August 16th, 2019. Let's check in now with meteorologist Bill Hecke. Take a look at your weekend weather forecast, Bill.
Same song, different verse. We're going to basically run hot and dry the next several days. The incentive for precipitation is very, very weak and is pretty much out of the area, and that was that weak little boundary to the north. I didn't expect much out of it, and we didn't get too much out of it, but nonetheless, it's back to the old hot and dry pattern. We'll see our numbers up around 100 to low hundreds next several days. Heat indices can be anywhere from about 105 to 110, and we're going to do that on into next week. Now, it did look like about middle part of next week we might see a change where we get a wave and a chance of shower, and also I did notice that it looks like we're going to have a Gulf wave moving towards us mid to late next week, so we may have two entities that could give us a chance of showers. Also, there's a series of low-pressure areas that's going to be moving down from an area eastern Russia down north of Alaska, and a high-pressure ridge in the Gulf of Alaska. If we can maintain that ridge, that's going to start a series of waves coming to the southeast, and that would be cold air advection. That will start to get us in a better pattern for some colder air masses in the very near future. Week and a half, we might start to see those fronts. I'm meteorologist Bill Hecke.
Your Texas crop and weather report from the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. For the Southwest District, moisture conditions continue to decrease as temperatures increase. No rain was received during the forecast. Rangeland and pasture conditions declined and grasses were turning brown. Dry riverbeds and grass fires were reported. Sutton County confirmed 9 anthrax cases. Livestock conditions were decent considering the drought. We always like to keep you up to date on what's happening not only across our local area, but areas all across South and Central Texas. And that's why we, every once in a while on the show, we check in with Gary T. Moses, Community Relations in Victoria and the Crossroads area. Gary, it's always a pleasure to have you on the program, sir.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure with you, Hecke. Good to hear your voice, man. I know you've been running. I've seen you even pass me by on the road before, from one destination to another.
Yeah, we met each other on the highway. I think it was on Highway 87 the other evening there. Where did I say? Nursery, Thomaston?
Yes, sir.
Somewhere you were headed south. I was going back north. But, you know, somebody's got to get it done, sir, and that's why we're here.
You know what it's called, don't you? Crazy. It's called crazy.
add a little heat and humidity to it, and it's just plain nuts.
Yeah, it is. But good nuts. We wouldn't have it any other way, but always a pleasure with you, sir. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff coming up. School has started now, and we're back in that. And then football right around the corner. A lot of events coming up, sir.
You're absolutely right about that. As we take a look at, this fall sports, high school volleyball, girls varsity volleyball has begun already, and they are continuing with some of the games as scheduled. I was looking at, boys varsity football. Most of those games outside of the scrimmages start August 30th.
Yeah, man, I can't believe that. I'll be on the sidelines come August 30th. I'm looking forward to it. East, West, again, I've done the pep rallies, a lot of stuff here, even before school started. East, West, Bloomington, I've done the teacher convocation. I've had fun. Dudley School and my own stopping grounds, Patty Welder. We've got them all kicked off and ready to go. And now we're going to have some more fun.
Oh, yeah. What do you have going on on yesterday? Around here, big day with always a big festival in Praha. They, no matter what day of the week it falls on, it is a holy day on the Catholic calendar, and they have a celebration in Praha, the annual Praškaput, which took place with, and everyone yesterday, if you were on social media, they all took their obligatory photos of that fried chicken meal that they had out there, and I'm telling you, you can't beat it. The homemade food, can't beat it with a steak.
You can't beat it. And I heard you talk about it before. I've not been there on that day, but I hear it's something special. Sure like to have good old chicken. You got me thinking right now, buddy.
I know. Well, it is lunchtime. We have, on Sunday, I wanted to add the Shiner Junior Livestock Show will be holding a benefit plate sale. That's going on Sunday around lunch. So if you want to go by and get your tickets, get some plates, and don't have to cook yourself, that'd be one thing to you support a great cause and you get your belly full, and it's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, it sounds good. There's a lot of stuff going on in your neck of the woods, even here. And I've got one even in Edna at Brackenridge Main Event Center tonight and tomorrow, Saturday. Settle up for Alzheimer's, cowboy rodeo, barrel racing, goat roping tonight, barbecue cook-off tonight, and Saturday. Proceeds all benefiting the Alzheimer's Association. So that is one that's close to my heart right there.
I actually had a conversation with a couple of folks from around this area who will be cooking down there, participating in that cook-off this weekend. So good luck, Wheelo. Bring home the gold, sir. And bring home some brisket if you don't mind also.
I've been wanting to get to everything. There's so many things going on this weekend and every weekend. Can't get to all the out-of-town ones, and you've seen us on the road before, so we'll have as many as we can. But that's a big one, and this weekend has plenty of things. I want to mention also the Crossroads Back-to-School free haircuts this Sunday from 1 to 5, Our Lady of Sorrows Church, CCD Hall, and that goes on from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And they'll be giving free haircuts now. That's a deal, free haircuts.
I'm not sure. You absolutely. No, you're right. And it does help a lot of families who need, and especially, for some of us who, I remember one year I was working in Victoria, forgot that it was the day before school. I went in to go get my hair cut, and I was the tallest one in line behind all the students starting their first day, and I'm just going back to, trying to get rid of that mop that I had at that one time. But, I was going to tell you, in Gonzales, they had a deal at the Hermanson Hall, where a organization here, and I don't have the information in front of me. I'm going to miss some folks' names on there, but they put on a similar event like that, and it was well received, and I think it's just good for morale in the community when you offer something like that.
Yeah, we've done several different, but I'm going to tell you now, the thing is, if you go down there and we sit you down, of course, you'll be the biggest boy there, and we sit you down and you got a choice of 2 haircuts. All off, everything, we'll just take it all off, or everything off on the sides and leave the mop on top. You got choices. Pretty much that's it. You know what? And the moms are happy with it. They take it all off. They don't have to mess with it.
I thought you were going to tell me it was a chili bowl or a crew cut.
Well, that's it. Nothing or chili bowl. Nothing on the sides or nothing altogether. But I love it. I saw many kids get that cut. They didn't say a word. Mama said, you sit there, and this is it right here. Yeah, this is it. Anyway, that's going on. And I got a good one tomorrow night, Saturday night, out of Schrader Hall. You know this band. You know them. You love them. Red Ravens, man.
Are they playing out there?
Schrader Hall.
Okay.
Saturday night. Mm-hmm.
We know Shane.
Thought you'd like that one.
We know Shane Lala really well. He's from DaCosta, USA.
Sure is.
The newest member they have in the Red Ravens now is from a place called Guy, Texas. His name is Mason Nesvadba, and he's a young man who I know he's studying down at Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and just loves music, and I think he is happy to be a part of the Red Ravens as they are having him. So he brings a lot to the band, and it'd be worth your while to go by and go see the folks. And that's at Schrader Hall, you said tomorrow night?
Schrader Hall.
Okay.
Saturday night. Again, I love Shane and all that crew, and I've been working with them and playing, introducing them. Heard them play so many times. They're always terrific, aren't they? Fun
times, yeah. Nothing like it.
And I will be in DaCosta also tomorrow. There's a benefit for Amelia Lechwa. It's a benefit. She used to run the food bank down here in our area, Crossroads area. And I'll be at DaCosta, and we'll be down there with that benefit starting at 11. So there's a lot of stuff going on around here all over the area, which you travel well and I travel well also. Not as much as you, but I'm out there. So we've got that going on also. So a couple of great events around the area this weekend. Anything else you want to mention before we move on?
Well, that's
you got anything else for the weekend?
I was going to ask you the same, kind sir. So the floor is yours, Gary.
Okay, well then we're moving on. And again, talking about if you want to take some classes, you want to still continue to learn. And this is what we should do. I've been in all these schools. When you graduate and you get your education, you still want to learn more. We have the Academy this coming Thursday, which would put us about the 22nd of August. Academy of Lifelong Learning registration. All kind of activities, class, things you want to learn, trips, field trips, and everything. $60 for the year. You sign up, you go to as many as you can go throughout the year, and they have a bunch of them. And, you know, if you got the time, there's a place to go. $60 get you registered. It's you can register from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock this Thursday at the Victoria College Emerging Technology Center. You know where that big building is, right by across the Caterpillar.
Yes, sir.
You know where that is. And that's where we'll be this Thursday. Isn't that a good one?
You know, a lot of these I've found, in addition to one that you just mentioned, there are a lot of continuing education, and it's very beneficial to those who are interested or you know, whether you've been doing these classes for a while or you just want to start out. It doesn't hurt to pick up the phone and make that call, and we can always learn every day.
Yes, we can, sir. And it is great. And I just want to throw that out there. I'm looking at, there's so many things that I do want to mention also. And they wouldn't forgive me. Or they won't forgive me if I don't mention this one. I love little buddies, little animals. And, you know, there's a lot of them that need homes. This Saturday, that's tomorrow, and I've looked at my notes, Clear the Shelters event. This is our Dorothy O'Connor Pet Adoption Center. Clear the Shelters means we got to get them homes, Egan. You know that?
Yes, sir.
10 to 5 Saturday, discounted adoption fees. And we got a lot of good little buddies out there. So if in your heart you're looking for one and you're in our area, go by Dorothy O'Connor Pet Adoption Center and grab a little buddy. We'll discount it, but also thank you for giving them a home. That's important to me, very, very much so.
Absolutely right. It kind of, you know, struck a chord and rang a bell with me that it's been a while since I've talked to Mary Ann over here at Fogus, Friends of the Gonzales Animal Shelter, but I know that Luling has a pet adoption. I know that Nixon has a pet adoption, and you know, a lot of these animals are looking for forever homes, and instead of, you know, at least put that on your list. If you're looking, make sure you give them a shot, because there's a chance that you may find a furry buddy that, you know, that's a lifelong friend. There's nothing like, we love our pets, don't we, Gary?
We sure do, buddy. We always have. I love yours and all of them out there. And that's just a plug for Dorothy O'Connor Pet Adoption Center. Anytime you want to go by there, they've got little buddies and they need homes. And I was looking at, Egan, one for outside of this, is so many for this weekend alone. When you're talking about football, everything coming up. But I want to mention the Victoria Farmers Market is every Saturday at the Patty Dotson Public Health Center. You know where that is, down on Navarro Street. And they do that from 9 to 1 o'clock. So you can go any Saturday coming through Victoria. We have our farmers market right over there. It's a good one. It's always a lot of fun, and they've got some good stuff. And I got another one, dueling pianos. You've seen that stuff in action before, haven't you?
Yes, I have, and I tell you, that is entertaining, especially for those of you who've never attended one of these. It is something to see. Yeah,
it really is, and we're doing that for the Theater Victoria on August 24th. That's Saturday from tomorrow, and that'll be at the Club Westerner. That's a historic place. I say one of the few times I saw you down here recently was at the Club Westerner. We were out there. What were we doing? Go Texan, wasn't it, Egan?
There was a Go Texan district meeting that they had last year, and this year I was talking to Brian Yanta, the county agent in Goliad County, and he mentioned to me that the district meeting will be in Goliad County for that particular region. And meanwhile, the district meeting for Gonzales County will be, last year was in Chapel Hill. It's going to be in Hallettsville this year. So for the area Go Texan members, you can learn more about Go Texan visiting the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo website under the committees tab and find out about what area Go Texan does. Speaking of that, I got to mention two of them for you, Gary. You just reminded me with area Go Texan, the Gonzales County Area Go Texan Come and Pull It Tractor Pull and Barbecue Cook-Off. That's going to be the third weekend in September, held in conjunction with First Shot Cook-Off out at J.B. Wells Park. You know, it's brisket, chicken, ribs. They also have an open Dutch oven dessert cook-off as well, and you can find more information on that. That's a lot of fun on the Area Go Texan or Gonzales County Area Go Texan Facebook page. So that's coming up in September. You know, you talked about I don't know what happened to summer. I'm not even going to try to. Yeah, and then you go from there into we move into the fall. I mean, right in October. Yes, I know we're in August, but September will be right here through us. We've got the Hallettsville Kolache Fest the last weekend in September. Then you start the first weekend of October in Gonzales at Come and Take It celebration. You also have the Victoria Boot Fest. That's going on the first weekend of October.
Yes,
Second weekend is Turkey Fest at Cuero. Third weekend is Yorktown Western Days. Fourth weekend is Chili Spiel in Flatonia. And then we move into November, and you have the Shiner Music Fest that is also going on. You have the Shiner Junior Livestock Show.